Hi guys, welcome back. In this video I'm continuing what I started in the previous one. I'm going to solve the two-sum problem from LeetCode, but this time in Java. I am currently trying to transition into Java from Python, so maybe my code isn't exactly perfect, but I think it will get the job done. If you haven't seen my solution in Python, make sure to check out that video. I'm going to put the link in the description below. Okay, so let's get started. If you remember from the if you have checked it out, or maybe you saw my Python video, we need to implement a solution. We need to implement a method. When given an array of integers and a target, it needs to return the indices of the two numbers such that they add up to that specific target. Okay, so we decided that the best way to do this is to use a dictionary in Python or a hash map in Java, which this hash map will keep all the complementary numbers for each number in the array. So it will be the target minus each number, and it will also save as a value the index of that number in the array. Okay, so this will be very efficient when we try to get that value from the hash map. So first things first, we need to create a hash map. That we can do that in Java with hash map. It will save an integer. It will have an integer as a key and also an integer as a value. And let's new it up. So we create an instance of the hash map. So it will be new hash map. And I'm going to put again integer, integer. Make sure to put the brackets and put the semicolon in. So we have this empty hash map now. We are going to iterate through every element into the nums array. So for, let's declare int I equals 0, I is equal then nums.length, which gives us the length of the array, and I++. So now what we want to do is that first let's check if this integer has its complement into the hash map, which we call, we forgot to name the hash map here, so I'm going to call this complement map. Okay, so what this is doing is, as I mentioned, is just saving the complement of each number uh, with this target that we have, and as a value its index. Now we check for each number if it exists in the hash map. So if it exists, we just return an integer. So I'm going to create an integer, an array of integers, which will be the complement map dot get. I'm going to get that value for nums at the ith position, and I'm going to return I. Okay, so if we find the complement of this number into the hash map, we just return it. We return the value for that complement, which will be an index, and also the index of the current number. If we cannot, if we're not finding it, then we need to add it to the complement hash map. So complement map dot put target minus nums I, and I will be the value. So what this does is that we add to this hash map a key value. The key will be the complement of the number, and the value will be its index into the array. And that's pretty much it. We only need to cover the cases when we cannot find two indices which add up to the target. So we need to return an empty list. So I'm just going to return an empty list in this case. So I think this is all the code. Let's go through this one more time so it's clear. So to make it more efficient, we create a hash map with the complement of each number in the array as a key and its index as a value. So when we iterate through the array, we check if we have it in the hash map, the complement of its number. If we have it, that means that uh, we have a complement for this number with this specific target, and we can find its index really easily since it will be the value in the hash map. And we can return what the exercise asks us to, the two indices. If we cannot find it when we iterate through the numbers, we enter into the hash map the key value, the complement number, and also its index. Okay, so let's try to run this. And it's running. We have a small, oh yeah, I forgot a semicolon, of course. I'm used to Python. We have another error here. Oh, yes. So we need to check. First, we need to check if we have this if complement map dot contains key. Okay, so I forgot to put the if condition there. So let's move this here to make it more readable. So we are checking here if the complement map contains as a key this specific number in the array. If it does, we just return its index, the index of the complement, and the index of the number. Okay, let's try to run this again. And we have, so this is the closing one. I think this one here is for the for loop. Oh, we need another parenthesis here. So this closes the method. Okay, sorry about that. So this closes this one. Okay, let's see now. We can, we also, I forgot that in Java for the nums, for the array, you have length as an attribute, not as a method. So we need to remove those parentheses. And the final, we have here, so we return this. So here, so this is where the get finishes, and the I is the second element in the list. Let's try this. Oh, phew, finally. So you have to excuse me, I'm just getting used to Java. Uh, I have mostly worked on Python. So I'm going to submit this. And it's working, and it seems to be really fast. Not so good on memory usage, but it's really fast. Okay guys, so this was the solution for two-sum. In the next video I'm going to continue with the second problem in LeetCode, and again I'm going to solve it in Python, and then try to solve it in Java as well. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share. Also check out my Twitter, Instagram. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.